Welcome to rankmyhub.com. Today you are going to learn about how to install WordPress on your CPanel web hosting. I assume that you have logged into your dashboard. So from here you can click on the actions for your product and log into the CPanel. While it loads, let's download the WordPress core files. So you should go to wordpress.org and you can see the download files. You can download any version as you like. So I will go ahead with tar.gz. Open the file manager. I assume that you want to install the WordPress to the root domain or the primary domain. So here in our case it's privacycs.com. So we are going to install the WordPress files to this particular root domain, and its root folder is public underscore html. So we have to upload the files here. So click on the upload. So our WordPress is also downloaded now. Just select the file. The files are uploaded now. Just click the go back to home. So here is the file, the zip file. So we need to extract it. So the files are extracted to WordPress folder. So now you can delete this zip file. Get inside the WordPress folder and select all the files and select the move. And go to one level up, and you will be able to find all the files right inside the root folder. So this completes the WordPress files uploading part. Let's create the database needed for the WordPress to be connected. So there are two ways to get this done. So I will go ahead with the MySQL database wizard. So I would recommend you to open a notepad file so that you can keep the database as references for our backup purpose for further administration. For the password part, I would recommend you to go ahead with 18 characters with alphabets and non-alphanumeric characters. It's good to go ahead with the generated password. Just I have copied this password in a safe place and use the password, and it will get inside the password field. So you need to make a backup of it. Just paste it here. So we are ready to create the database and user now. So these are the details, the username and the password. Can paste it here. So we have all the details now. That is the username, the database name, that is linked with the user and the password. Select all privileges, click on next, and you are done with the database creation. Now go to your domain name. It will open the setup wizard. Click on continue, and here you need to enter the database name and the username and password as well. I would recommend to change the table prefix, so you can change it to something that is hard to guess, or something difficult to be found by the hackers. So it will ensure that the database password and table prefix, all everything becomes secure. You need to backup this as well. So let's backup it on this file. So we are done with everything. Just click on submit and run the install. So installation is done. You need to provide the details. Username, never use the username like admin or administrator, or the familiar names that you will use or see it everywhere. Use something very unique, or that is a combination of letters. So you can have username of alphanumeric characters, space, underscore, hyphens, periods and @ symbol. So you can use a very complex username that is hard to guess. So I will use something very complex, that is a random username. So let's assume this is a username. So here is the password suggested by WordPress. You can just use the same. For the email part, you need to enter a email that you can access it. In case if you forgot the password, you can get the password resetted. So you need to use a password, the email ID that is easy for you to remember. So I will use an email ID that we know or we have access to the email ID. So here you can set up whether the visibility is enabled or it should be disabled. So if this is a development site or new site which you want to develop first and you want to make it to public viewing and indexing later, you can check the discourage search engines from indexing this site. You can check this one, or else if it is a site that you wish to get indexed as soon as you start working, you can uncheck this. So in this case, this is a new site and I wish to disable the indexing, enable the indexing later. So I will check this mark and install the WordPress. So installation is done. So you can go ahead and delete the default posts and pages. You can remove this plugin Hello Dolly. So Akismet is a very useful plugin to prevent spam comments and spam visitors and spam users to your website. I would recommend you to use this. You just update in case if it is not updated, and you can activate it by signing up with a plan. For personal use, it's free of cost. You can get an API key and configure it. So right now you need to go ahead and tweak some settings. So here we have disabled the search engines from indexing the site. In case if you wish to get them indexed, you can just uncheck this and click on save changes, so that it will set the rules to get indexed. So next, go to the discussion settings. So here you need to tweak some settings, like comment must be manually approved. So by enabling this one, you can prevent lot of spam, so that whenever someone comments or some bots push some comments, you can get an alert, or they will be stored in the WordPress tables. So you can manually approve and check and approve them. I would also recommend you to disable the avatars if not needed, so that will offload some of the load on the WordPress site, and it will also make sure that the site loads faster. So for the permalinks, you need to select the post name and click save changes. So this will enable clean permalinks that are optimized for SEO. So for the default WordPress installations, you need to go to the widgets and remove this widget, that is the meta part. So this meta part will include a WordPress login on the sidebar. So I want you to remove that one because of the security reasons. So the remaining sidebars you can keep or remove them as needed for you. So this is our new WordPress installations. and this is the default theme. So you learned how to install a WordPress on your CPanel web hosting. This is one of the method, and we'll follow up with other methods in next videos. Thank you for watching. You can log out of this WordPress before you leave the WordPress session, and also ensure to log out of your CPanel as well. If you are logged in through our dashboard, I recommend you to log it off as well. So this clears all the cookies and the sessions, and your data will be safe.